I love Restore Britain. I'm an English speaker. I want to preserve the heritage from which my language came from. I think all English speakers do. So that's why I support Restore Britain, even if I'm not a British person myself. Even with that, and from that, as an ally of Restore, I have to criticize it. Or really not criticize Restore, but the response, the acceptance of violence. The reason why we can't accept violence is that the left will use this as their fuel to label normal British people as terrorists. Is this unfair? Yes, it is totally unfair. They wouldn't do this to a Muslim. Exactly. But why can they do this? Because they have the power. You have to listen to their rules and you have to play by their games until you get institutional power. It's a fact of life and nobody likes it. I hate it, but a hard truth is still the truth. A hard fact is still a fact. And we have to play by facts or we're going to get slapped in the face. So, the fact is that what we're trying to do is we have to remain innocent, not we, but British people, so that we kind of have a face of innocence, and that's one of our cards we can use to actually get into institutions and capture the institutions for British people. And the only way we can do that is by our reputation. Institutional powers have delayed effects regarding reputation. So if there's a cause, the effect is slower. We don't want to cause an effect don't cause an effect you regret, okay? And so my thoughts are this. Although I can totally understand it, I don't condone it. It's not Christian. But more importantly, it doesn't do us any institutional good. And then fourth, when we're doing this, it's not about what should be, it's about what is. It's not about what should be, it's about what is. So it's the fact that they have power and they can be unfair. I think that's what we keep circling around. You don't have the power, so you can't be unfair. They can be unfair because they have the power to be unfair. Until you get into any institutional power, you cannot be doing any vigilante justice because you don't have that power. You don't have that authority. You have the media's against you, literally, media's against you, the government's against you, the police are against you, literally everyone's against you, and the only support you have is you're innocent and you haven't committed any killings. They're supporting murderers. That is the only thing that's going for Restore Britain. And also a ton of atrocities, but atrocities and morality don't automatically translate into action. It can only automatically translate into action through institutional leverage, through institutional power. So we can't act out our moral desires as citizens. We can act it out through institutions where we are sort of separated from from reputational effects, or have delayed reputational effects. So, yeah, they have the power. You don't have the power. They get to be unfair. You don't get to be unfair. We gotta wait until we get the power. It's not something we need to fight against. It's something we need to work around. That's all.